Everything new in the age of NFT. In the last few months, the NFT non-fungible token art space has blown, and data shows that there's been over 5 million sales worth well over $128 million to date. NFTs started in late 2017 when the CryptoKitties project rocketed to popularity. Non-fungible tokens, NFTs, are not interchangeable, and each of these tokens is unique. They cannot be swapped because no two are alike. This helps make NFTs take blockchain applications way beyond the usual digital currency use. So in meaning, the possible uses of this technique are pretty much endless. Another very significant aspect of NFTs is the fact that they are indivisible. This means we cannot send a portion of an NFT token to someone, unlike Bitcoin. Bitcoin is known as a fungible token because we can send someone one Bitcoin and they can send one back. It would still be one Bitcoin. Digital artists encounter a lot of setbacks when it comes to protecting their copyright online. Through NFTs, digital artists can safely sell their works. NFTs and their intelligent contracts allow for detailed attributes to be added, like the identity of the owner, rich metadata, or secure file links. All of this greatly helps artists have copyright over their work. The world of crypto has also encouraged artists to create futuristic and incredible artworks that seek to scrutinize the world of the crypto blockchain movement. In September 2020, Christie's auction house announced the sale of a digital portrait of the Bitcoin code for more than $130,000. It was the first time a non-NFT was auctioned at one of the major auction houses for conventional art. A common criticism of the crypto art market has been that the artwork has been called vague. While it's easy to ignore these works, there have been various outstanding artists who have left their imprint in the crypto world and are certainly capable of popularity. Art has limitless advantages, one of which is that the domain is instantly recognizable and easily commercial. The process of carrying out NFT auctions is interesting in that you propose royalties, interact with artists on the secondary marketplace, get to know about the relevant art culture, and so on. All of these functions and features make it a bit of a coding process. In return, we get this powerful theory. It makes for a fairer and more equitable ecosystem. The clarity of being able to write the code and the power of having that to redirect as funds and ownership is intriguing. A lot of the artists on this platform are people who are digitally native, meaning these are people who create digital art. They do motion graphics or VR, sculpture, and much more. There has not been a position for them in the modern art market so far, so digital art was kind of a subset of contemporary art and never really took off. Something like an NFT could be a powerful catalyst for a big revolution in art collecting and digital art appreciation. People come to NFT auctions because they are interested in what new rare art they can find. People can see if a new bid is coming or if an artist creates a new piece of art. Once we have an idea of the types of art on the platform, we can go to a marketplace that is more like a tool to find a specific type of art and make a purchase. NFT is a token standard. The main features of an NFT is that it has a unique ID. If you mint an NFT, you will have a unique ID for a given set of data. You will be able to see precisely who's using the specific token and where it is. The unique ID of the NFT is why it is interesting for art and the art world. NFTs provide protection, meaning it makes it possible to track its history. You can see who has ever owned the art piece, when it was created, is it the real piece or not, etc. By confirming that, one can reduce the amount of forgery, which is pretty prevalent in art. Pricing for NFT art happens in an open market, and there are a couple of different ways. It's pretty widespread for artists to run auctions. When they create a new piece of art, they announce through the platform they chose to auction their works, and everyone can go and look at it and start auctioning. An interesting trend that auctioneers have seen is that as these tokens get older, they generally go up in value. It is not all of them that do this, but especially the more well-known artists' artwork do. A piece of art that was created years prior is viewed quite different. The original creator of the artist, they have a track record that confirms their ownership of the work on the blockchain. And for the buyer, there's a growing marketplace of buyers who are willing to spend lots of money on unique artworks. NFTs are providing digital art with unforgeable, trustworthy, and provable ownership. Therefore, NFTs are replacing the delicate technology of paper certificates of authenticity and having trust in centralized galleries. Because certificates of authenticity over the years can be forged, which can lead to unlawful sales of art. And then anytime you're having to believe a centralized source like a gallery or an auction house. Nevertheless, what's very interesting about art regarding crypto is that crypto people love to talk about reputation and identity, which is quite important. That is very similar in all communities, but especially in art, reputation and identity are a big part of how the community works. So that in itself is one thing that reduces large-scale fraud from happening. It happens that some random anonymous person takes a screenshot or takes your art, but that is just like a GIF and has no value. Professionals believe that if art platforms and crypto platforms work together, art forgery can be reduced. Critics claim that artworks are purely based on money and profit making through NFTs, which is against the true essence of creation. On the other hand, NFTs have collected a new wave of artists, allowing them to make money for work that is usually only rewarded with likes and comments. This transforms the life of artists in a better way, and buyers and collectors can now support digital artists, and perhaps in the future the value of their NFT will increase, allowing room for profit and benefiting the living artists. And for many years, digital artists have been making this content and they've been participating in what the world is seeing right now is these NFTs are helping support living artists who would have otherwise not been able to sell their art or who had been struggling.